Hello and welcome to the Stage 3 information session. I am Miss Stiles, the Relieving Assistant Principal for Stage 3 this year, and I look forward to taking you through this information session. So let's get going. Welcome. Welcome to returning Wilkins students and families, and welcome of course to everyone who is new this year, particularly to our new OC class. We'd like to extend a big warm welcome to everyone as we start off your Year 5 or Year 6 or OC journey here at Wilkins. We hope you feel welcome and are excited like us to see what this year of learning and growth will be. So to some housekeeping. Absence notes. If your child is away, please as soon as possible contact the school office by email or phone to explain their absence. There are extended leave forms also available if you are going away for a longer amount of time. The canteen it's new, it's excellent, and you can order through Flexi Schools. There's an app, I believe you can go on the website online as well, or you can, place your canteen orders before school through the canteen window. Lost property, this is really key. We often have heaps of lost property that doesn't have a name on it, which makes it very hard to return. So please label every item your child brings into school with them. Term counts will be available. And crunch and sip, please pack some fruit and veggies for your child to have as a mid-morning break. Nothing large, just fruit, just vegetables for a little healthy snack. Now to composites. I know there's a lot of feelings about composites, a lot of opinions. The reality is schools are not as they used to be. All of our teachers are excellent at differentiating to student need, differentiating academically, and also catering for any social emotional needs of our students. So composites actually don't hold any teacher or child back from achieving academically or otherwise. It's also just the numbers and the need of our school this year required a few composites to happen. All the teachers are excited for the classes that they have and know that they will be able to cater excellently for your child's needs. So on to you. How can you help your child now they're in stage 3? I actually love this slide. It's all about executive functioning. Which are just certain skills that your child will need as they start to head towards high school and adult life. These are things you can do at home. They're things we try to provide in the classroom where possible that can help support your child and set them up for achieving well by setting up healthy habits and healthy ways of thinking about learning. So help them to be organized, help them to succeed in the future by providing some of these things where possible in your home environment. So PBL, positive behaviors for learning. Hopefully a lot of you have already heard this term. For those who are new, this is a new initiative that many schools have taken up and that we are rolling out at Wilkins this year. Last year we came up with 3 key words in collaboration with our school community for Wilkins students to focus on. They are safe, respectful, and learners. So we are explicitly teaching your children our expectations for them in each different outdoor setting of our school. So the playground and any outdoor learning space they might be in. Every week we'll focus on one space, teaching them how they can be safe, respectful, and learners in that area of our school. We would love your support at home. Reiterating this language. So if you would like to ask them about how they had been safe or respectful or a learner in particularly the outdoor settings of our school, that would be greatly appreciated so we can keep that language consistent between school and home. So as a part of PBL, we also have a new reward system we are implementing this year. It is here on the left of the screen, so have a look. Basically, they're getting Wilkins feathers for any tasks that we see that are safe, that are respectful, that are being a learner, which your children do all of the time. So we really want to reward those continued positive behaviors that we do see, but that don't always get recognition. So we're handing out lots of those at the moment. Once they get 10 feathers, they get a merit award. After the first 5 merit awards, they get a bronze pin. The next 5, they get a silver pin, and then another 5 merit awards equals a gold pin. So have a look there on the left for more info. And it is really important you encourage them to take responsibility for those feathers and for those merit awards, because if they lose them, it's lost. Okay, so they need to take care of these little bits of paper, and I know many teachers and hopefully you as parents can come up with solutions and ways of helping your child be responsible for that item. In this next section, I'm going to touch on a few different content areas in stage 3. The first is English, and in particular reading, because the main thing all of us teachers in stage 3 really wanted to communicate was the expectations of reading in stage 3. Your child should be able to pick up a book and read for an extended amount of time, and we really hope that you are encouraging them to read at home. Here on the left is why we find this so important. Academically speaking, getting your child to read daily is one of the most important things you can do for them. So have a little look and please consider how much your child is currently reading at home. And if you could push that to 20 minutes to half an hour a day, if possible, that can do wonders for them academically. Food for thought. An exciting thing we do in stage 3 for students in their writing is KidBlog. If you haven't heard of KidBlog, it's an amazing website where students can publish their written work for different audiences to see. So students can post up their writing to be seen by their classmates and even publicly, so that if we give you the link, you can log on and see what your students have been writing about in class. It's an amazing program because students love being able to share their writing with an authentic audience. It's lovely for them to be able to log on and see what other kids have been doing and comment on each other's work. And before you ask, it's totally safe because every post and every comment has to go through teacher moderation first. So no one can post anything or comment anything until a teacher has approved it. So this is an amazing program we run, and it's great to see students getting more and more engaged with their writing. So on to maths. I guess on this slide is 2 key things to note. Timetables are key for stage 3 mathematics content. Read the paragraph there, but basically so many different content areas rely on a knowledge of times tables for students to be able to really get it. So if you know that your child hasn't mastered theirs, we will be doing some in classes, of course, but rote learning at home is often the way to go with learning times tables, and that'll help them in so many other areas of mathematics. So I greatly encourage you to make sure your child is getting quick at recalling their times tables, because that will help them so much in maths. Another thing to note is problem solving groups. We plan to mix up a lot of the year 5 and 6 classes into different groups for problem solving, so kids can work on certain skills with different teachers from stage 3. So that's something to look forward to this year as well. Sport. So sport will be starting up soon on Fridays, and we do have high expectations for all Wilkins students to really model sportsmanship on and off the court or field. Wherever you are, great sportsmanship is expected, particularly if you're going off on PWSA and representing the school. So we love playing sport here at Wilkins, and we look forward to that starting up in a few Fridays' time. So we love sport so much that this is a new program we're implementing, Sport in Schools. Every 3rd Tuesday, your children will get a block of time where they get to do some sport, but it's all run by trained, qualified sports teachers. So this is a great opportunity for them, because these teachers will be experts in teaching gymnastics, athletics, a range of sport and health programs. So this is something to look forward to this year as well. So I've listed here some other key learning areas for you to look over. You can see we do science every term, whereas we do history in semester 1 and geography in semester 2. So have a look over what they'll be studying, and it would be great if you could support their learning by asking them questions about it at home. So Home learning, i.e. homework. We have a home learning policy at Wilkins, which was created in collaboration with the community, with the parents, which is we do not provide compulsory homework at Wilkins. But one thing we're very happy to do, as per the last slide, is create activities relating to our key content areas that are more like projects and things that they can do at home if they and you want them to. So a homework grid will be going out soon, or a home learning grid, and that's up to you and your child how much of it they do. Our expectation is that teachers will accept and are happy to look at and give positive feedback to your children on their homework, but it's not an expectation that they'll provide written feedback or anything like that for what students do at home. So another exciting thing about stage 3 is Byod. It stands for Bring Your Own Device. So students in stage 3 are able to bring a device from home, a computer, an iPad, to use in the classroom. I want to make it clear that it's not a requirement. Not all families and students will have a device that is suited and that they can bring into the classroom. And we're not asking you to go out and buy one. But if you do have a device at home already that you would like to bring in, or your child would like to bring in to use in the classroom, that would be excellent. Forms went out last week, so make sure that's signed and brought back in before the device comes in, or they will not be able to use it. And on this screen is some requirements and apps that they can put on iPads, some helpful hints about logging in. So other exciting events in stage 3. For year 5, we have a year 5 fun day coming up so soon, dance sport program, and of course the student leadership elections, which do happen at the end of the year, but worth starting to think about from now. How can you show, or how can your child show respect and responsibility, those things, to get noticed as a leader around the school. For year 6s, the big one is year 6 Canberra camp. Previously it has been year 5 and 6, but we've changed it over the last few years. It's now only year 6 that goes to camp. Year 5 have a few fun days throughout the year instead, but no overnight camp until year 6. So look forward to that, year 5s. Year 6s, it's coming up this year, as is your dance sport program, because you missed out last year. The big day out, formal dinner, year 6 shirts, stall day, and high school transition. So a lot to look forward to in stage 3. Just a small note about NAPLAN. It is happening in term 2. So year 5 parents, just know that that's coming. We don't do a lot of work around NAPLAN, but you are very welcome to support your students at home by practicing tests there. We will give them some preparation, of course, but it's not something we focus on heavily. So the school will communicate to you through the school website, newsletter, and e-news apps. Make sure you're on top of those. Feel free to ask the office if you have any questions. But how do you contact us? So the most important part on this slide is the first paragraph there. Much like last year, any email contact to the class teachers has to go through the front office. So please email the office and include the teacher's name in the subject field. Or of course you can leave a note in your child's bag, or see the rest of the slide for other options, but all contact is to go through the Wilkins front office. Also in weeks 4 and 5, there should be meetings with your teachers coming up where you can tell us about your children and their different learning needs for the year. Now, the time you've all been waiting for, the Meet the Teacher section of this video. I'm going to leave you here and let you watch the rest of the video and meet your child's teacher at your own pace. Thank you for watching this video, and I know you will enjoy meeting all the teachers on stage 3, as they're all such lovely people and exceptional educators. So thank you for your time today, and we all look forward to meeting you in person soon. Thanks.